You do know what you're saying is incorrect. I don't care about the polling.
Talk to
The
NBC.
American, I don't care what NBC is saying. I
Now
can talk
she
to the
doesn't
people
care
on the
about the
streets. Are you on
polling?
the streets? Are you talking to
Absolutely,
people
I am.
in real life situations who have everyday jobs who are saying they're unhappy? You know very well.
Are you saying
there's no
CNN
way-
polling is
they're
wrong?
saying-
No,
they're saying
no. What
that-
I'm saying is,
that Joe
don't do
Biden
me.
under-
Don't try me today, Scotty.
We
What I'm
no.
saying
We
to
pulled
you
out
is
a
that
swing.
you
Are
know
you
by
saying
and
our polling
large.
is wrong?
No, what I'm saying to you is that you know by and large people are not happy. This
No,
is
they're
not,
very happy. They're unhappy with Democrats.
You're happy.
They're happy with Trump.
You're happy.
Wasted. So I'm probably going to create another category called Scott Jennings takedowns or something. Let's see him do some work here on CNN.
I thought this polling was interesting. This is whether Democrats should work with the GOP or stop the Republican agenda. But what I want you to look at here is how this has changed. And back in 2017, 74% of Democrats said they should work with the GOP. Now, 57% say they should stop the Republican agenda. There has been a complete shift in the mindset of the Democratic Party. They want resistance. They want a Tea Party.
100%. And what you just said, we should listen to the people. You said as a congressman, am I correct in saying
That's
that you
correct.
just said we should listen to the people? Why aren't they listening to the people?
Okay, so CNN's poll was only for 3 days. It doesn't say how many people, but there is a margin of error of plus or minus 5.4% in these statistics. And this lady, Carrie, says, oh, but we need to listen to the American people. The majority of people elected Donald Trump, who is now the president, and have elected him based on everything that he promised during his campaign. So this is the people, we the people, not CNN people.
Why aren't they listening to the people? There's no leadership. There's nobody doing anything. And what we saw, honestly, was a cave. Yet again, another example with Schumer saying, I don't want the smoke. And we're asking, I mean, they are begging. She just showed the dramatic shift. I don't understand what the problem is. Why is there nobody, for lack of a better word, with some cojones to stand up and say, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Well,
if
look.
you know we need it, and I'm not trying to give you the smoke, but if you know we need it, why is it not happening?
Look, we need to throw a punch. That's correct. And the American people want us to throw a punch.
By the way,
And we need to-
political punch, not literal
yes.
punch, because
Well,
then they're going to
yeah.
say stuff.
Now, of course, you know, the proposals that they're bringing are horrendous enough for us to do that, and we should do that.
What's
Yes.
horrendous about the CR? It continues funding the government at Biden
Horrendous
budget
about
levels.
the CR is that it is a cut.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
If you do not consider the cost of doing business, if you do not consider that the cost of living, for example, has gone up, that everything has
See,
gone
now,
up.
now you're changing. It's not a cut. You're being
It's a
dishonest.
cut.
It's not a cut.
It's a cut.
It's continuing
A cut is a
funding the
cut is a
government at the
cut.
same levels. It's not a cut. You voted to shut down the government. You voted to lay off every veteran in the federal government. You're making a passionate plea for why Democrats didn't shut down the government. And now Chuck Schumer can't even have a book tour because Democrats are so enraged that the government was. And I'm just confused because last week I was told that people going and expressing their First Amendment rights was part of their democratic and civic duty. And now Chuck Schumer can't even have a book party with Democrats over it. I'm trying to decide.
I mean, Scott,
what's
I actually
right.
think that Democrats are in agreement with you in the sense that they probably think Chuck Schumer should,
Yes,
to
exactly.
Carrie's point, take the smoke.
2 weeks ago, he
show
was
up at
attacking
the
Show
book
up and
events
take
and
the.
take it.
He should
Tomorrow-
show up and take the L. Is what I'm
tomorrow-
saying. No one's saying he can't have it, Scott. He can do whatever he chose to. But once again, another example of him deciding to hide. I would love for him to go on the book tour so that he can answer the questions of the American people. Security risk. Perhaps may be true, according to what Abby has said and what his office is saying.
Who would be the security risk, though?
I don't know.
Who
All
would
I'm
be the
saying-
security
Wait a
risk?
minute. The book is about.
Who is the risk?
Scott,
Can we just admit who the risk is?
The book
left,
is about
right?
anti-Semitism, right? So I guess somebody that might be anti-Semitic might target
So, the left.
Chuck Schumer. Tomorrow,
Yes.
he's supposed to be on The View. I think that hasn't changed. He'll be on the hot seat there.
geez.
I also think
Can't wait to
he
see
should go on
that.
this
Oh,
book
God.
tour because if we are talking about Republicans who don't have the cojones, to quote you, to show up to actually even do town halls, even though there were town halls of constituents all over the country this weekend begging the Republicans to show up and answer questions. They refused to do so. But so I think Chuck Schumer should face the music, should, as harsh as it may be, should answer people and should portray some leadership and confidence, which he has done in the past.
Okay, I think Chuck Schumer was the adult in the room. He did what the American people want. The American people want government. They want people to get deals done. And the fact of the matter is, people don't want to punch. The fact of the matter is, people are actually excited. NBC News on Meet the Press, they
She all
reported
mad.
their polling found the highest level of enthusiasm and the country going in the right direction since 2004. 20 years. So President Trump is doing exactly what he campaigned on. That's why 76% of people said, according to CBS polling, agreed with his State of the Union speech, which included a lot of independents and a lot of Democrats who were watching that speech.
Carrie.
That is why.
Carrie, my namesake, Carrie.
Yes, my fellow Carrie.
You do know what you're saying is incorrect. I don't care about the polling.
Talk to
The
NBC.
American, I don't care what NBC is saying. I
Now
can talk
she
to the
doesn't
people
care
on the
about the
streets. Are you on
polling?
the streets? Are you talking to
Absolutely, I
people
am.
in real life situations who have everyday jobs who are saying they're unhappy? You know very well.
Are you
that
saying
no
CNN
one-
polling is
they're
wrong?
saying-
No,
they're saying
what
that-
I'm saying is,
that Joe
don't do
Biden
me.
under-
Don't try me today, Scotty.
We-
No,
What I'm
no,
saying
we
to
put
you
out
is that
swing.
you
Are
know
you saying
by and
our polling
large.
is wrong?
No, what I'm saying to you is that you know by and large people are not happy. This
No,
is
they're
not-
very happy. They're unhappy with Democrats.
You're happy.
They're happy with Trump.
You're happy.
Wasted.
Democrats aren't happy.
Let me-
We're not happy with Democrats and the way they're
let me try
handling
to
the
sort this out
situation.
real quick before we have
What
to
a
go to
hair.
break.
She got caught in her own trap.
The American people are not very happy with the direction of the economy. They are not very happy with Democrats. There's a lot of unhappiness to go around.
Correct.
For the time being, Donald Trump's
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Abby Phillips. Fake ass reporter. Journalist, whatever she wants to feel like she needs to call herself. Okay, so Scott Jennings just called that Carrie out about polling, talking about these other polls that she doesn't believe in polling. But then when Scott Jennings confronts her and says, well, what about CNN pollings? Oh, I'm not talking about those. I'm not talking about the. No. But you just said you don't believe in any polling. So does that mean that the CNN poll doesn't matter? I mean, you got to answer that question. If you don't, she deflected quickly and backed out really quick as soon as Scott Jennings said that. And then the other Carrie wearing green made some valid points. I mean, the Democrats, they're eating their own right now. They're eating their own. Scott Jennings has an easy cake job. He's not trying to go anywhere else. This is an easy ass position for him to be at on CNN. He's got to sit back, let Trump and the administration do good work that the American people elected him to do. And these people want to dispute it, saying, oh, the American people didn't choose this. They don't want this. Yes, the majority of the American people chose and elected President Trump to lead us into this new world of refreshness, getting rid of victim mentality, basing hard work on merit and not by the color of your skin like the Democrats want. It's crazy. So watching this cracks me up. CNN, these people, they don't know what to believe and what to think anymore. They, like I said in other videos, they need to start from scratch. They need to find a competent person that can have some more moderate, middle-leaning views to bring back the Democratic Party, because a lot of these far left Democrats are not going to be sticking around for too long in the political world. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Till next time. Peace out, everybody.